Alright, today's date is August 1st, 2012. My name is Leslie Williams and I'm in San Diego, California. And when I arrived at Old Town today, waiting on the sidewalk that's right next to the black rail that separates the sidewalk between the sidewalk and Old Town trolley station, I was standing there waiting for the UCSD bus, minding my own business like I do every time I'm standing there waiting for the UCSD bus. And the MTS security guard that sexually harassed me went out of his way to stage what is known as an organized gang stalking street theater. The pointing. And basically what he was doing was they set a girl to walk over to stand by me, and then she eventually crossed the street and engaged in finger pointing with him. And it's all done to make you feel harassed overtly and taunted about it, okay? And it's also done to call a target crazy as a result of them exposing it. I suggest you go to Google and type in either gang stalking or organized stalking and finger pointing. When you observe the amount of Google-generated responses, for one, you'll see that this is a tactic and method of organized gang stalking. And you'll also see that as a result of researching the blogs, you'll be able to see how other targets are talking about how it's happening towards them. Now, I have a feeling also they're trying to attempt to provoke me to take out my video camera. And why is this? Because of what they did yesterday morning over at the trolley station, Hazard Center trolley station, with the MTS security guard. See, they pulled the same shit. This is what it is. It's organized crime within the system that is literally set up throughout every state in the United States. You can go to Google and type in a gang stalking tech, everything you need to know. It's a manifesto of a manager of organized gang stalking crews. In this manifesto, he clearly states it's a nationwide syndicate. There's two of them all together, and they work hand in hand. I guess one's for the east and one's for the west part of the country, and they work hand in hand when they need to. And when I was experiencing this in Michigan, what they did was I literally caught an organized gang stalker harassing me on video at U of M, University of Michigan. And I had already been blogging about how I was being harassed on a feverish scale over at that school for years on end, including in email files, okay? And then I finally caught one on video, okay? Literally flat out undisputed proof, and that's online. You can go to Google and type in U of M gang stalking and you'll find it. And you'll also find a separate video that shows me going to the campus safety at U of M right after the incident occurred, and campus safety didn't give two shits about it. They only cared about me taking videos. Why? Because that would have proved that I was being harassed on more than one occasion. How? Because I was already blogging and emailing concerning, how you doing? I was already blogging and emailing concerning about how I was being harassed over there. So then if you're blogging and emailing something and then you catch it after the fact, it shows stalking on more than one occasion. That's when it becomes a felony, okay? And that's why the University of Michigan didn't give two shits. What they cared about was protecting themselves from litigation, okay? And so they came up with the excuse, well, yeah, we heard you're taking videos over there when you shouldn't be. And I said, oh, really? I go, who'd you hear that from? They go, circulation staff. Circulation staff was mentioned all over my blogs in reference to how they were engaging in organized gang stalking expeditions towards me. Now, go to Google and type in organized stalking or organized stalking space universities, and you'll understand when you get 7,600,000 responses that these expeditions are going on a feverish scale on university campuses. And they will use anybody and everybody in the community they can, okay, to harass a target from a distance using these overt physical gestures and direct conversation tactics in order to make a target feel stalked and harassed from a distance. And then when a target exposes it, they call them crazy, because that's one of the main tactics and methods of organized gang stalking expeditions, is to call a target crazy, okay? I suggest you go to Google and type in either organized stalking or gang stalking and corrupt mental health. Yeah, it's organized crime in the system. And they will use anybody in the community to aid and abet them in harassing the target for them based on a lie. Yeah, this is literally how it operates. And so I'm in San Diego, California, and this is a tidbit file in reference to who's involved in this, how they're operating, and how they call targets crazy and diagnose them with false mental diagnoses in order to discredit a target, because the whole goal is to discredit the truth by discrediting the truth teller. Google and cross-reference every description that I have described on this video file to either organized stalking or gang stalking, and you'll clearly be able to see everything I'm telling you is the truth just by looking at the amount of Google generated responses to each description, and by viewing the blogs that other targets are blogging concerning what's happening to them per description. This is literally how they operate. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams, and today's date is August 1st, 2012. MTS has been involved in this crime towards me from the very second I arrived here in San Diego on August 8, 2011. Go to YouTube and type in "Learning Disabled Woman Brutally Assaulted on MTS Bus," and if you look in the comments feature of that video, you'll clearly be able to see that that assault was predicted 11 days before it happened. I made a prediction file, an email file, and I stated I'd either be assaulted either walking, riding my bike, or on public transportation, and 11 days later I was brutally assaulted on public transportation, their bus, and then MTS sent me an altered video. When you look at that video, make sure that the email file that I made in reference to the prediction is in the comments feature. It's copied and pasted in a PDF link inside of a blog, and the blog's URL address is in that YouTube video. Then look at the video. You'll see that the back door is periodically on the wrong side of the bus. The rail that holds the mirrors on the wrong side of the bus, and the rail and the mirror itself is backwards. Why did they do that? They did that because the individual who assaulted me was sitting very close to the rail and the back door, which is right next to the rail. And they altered it and flipped it to make it appear that we were sitting on the opposite side of the bus that we were really on. And in order for them to flip it, they had to also flip the back door and the rail. Yeah, and why did they do that? Because of what he was doing 5 minutes before the assault. So then they sent a video that's only 2 minutes long. They altered it out of haste. The video was already altered by October 19th, and the assault took place on October 10th. The San Diego police worked directly with MTS in order to make sure that this video was altered, and they did it out of haste because I was already requesting the video right after the assault. So they made it out of haste. They got real nervous about it. They knew that the guy was put on the bus to harass me. They knew that he was using his hands to harass me about 5 to 7 minutes before the assault. So they sent me a video 2 minutes before the assault. You can also go to YouTube and type in "Learning Disabled Woman Catches Gang Stalker Admitting Put on Bus to Harass." Look in the comments feature of that YouTube video as well. And that was on the same exact bus route that they had me assaulted on. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. And I'm here today, fellow American citizens, to tell you that I am literally subject to organized gang stalking sensitization tactics everywhere I go, including this university, UCSD. Today's date is August 1st, 2012. Boom. San Diego, California.